That's from
Texarkana.
Texarkana. You ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I knew a girl from the Arkansas side.
I was born
She was so pretty. She was so pretty.
But my father was in the military. We travel around a lot.
Air Force?
No, Army. Retired Army. Which is one of the reasons I thought that I want to, at some point, if I put a bunch of lists to go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
I kind of, a few years ago, he passed back in 2003, but I kind of retraced his steps. I saw some, like, field reports where he was in Vietnam. So that was love. I'm 49.
Okay.
So I would love to go, retrace the steps in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And then visit Southeast Asia.
Well, let us know. We'll show you around.
Yeah, because it's
I've been there 3 times.
3 times, okay.
like, because I was just talking to him on the way here, and I was like Cambodia, like, maybe if I had like a real wife here, I could live here. But in Cambodia, I didn't need a wife because I had like so many friends, right? Yeah, that were like that. But I wouldn't do that here, because, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling Pete before I came, like on this WhatsApp group, I was like I lived in Hamilton Heights, right? And then my folks really lived in like Washington Heights, right? And I saw my neighborhood, like there was a big giant migration during like '86.
Of Dominican?
Yeah, where like New York just basically like, or not New York, but my neighborhood just became, because it changed from like Jewish/Irish before I was born to black, right? Then they had like a lot of alcoholism and stuff. You know, you had like a bar on every corner. Then in '86, a rush. And we didn't know really who they were. So it was like the Puerto Ricans and the blacks were already friends because we did hip hop together. That's how come I laugh when people talk about like black and Puerto Rican relations, because I was like, not in New York. We was like, especially in the Bronx. So we used to make fun of Dominicans because when they first came, they didn't really know the style. So they would come like Hawaiian shirts with no socks, and they were still wearing jerry curls. Right. And so we was falling out laughing, and like everybody made fun of it, right? And Puerto Ricans in New York didn't speak that much Spanish. They spoke Spanglish, but they weren't like, unless they came from the island. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And most people who were there, especially like 2 generations that were Puerto Rican, they didn't speak Spanish at all. Like maybe they understood what their mom said, but they spoke back to her in English. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but that was like maybe when I was like maybe 12 or 13 or 14 years old, and then it got like used to that, because the bodegas being like you go in there and speak with like how they work. But what happened was they hooked up with the Colombians with this crew called
the Dominicans, or
the Dominicans. So like the black dudes were either put in jail or put out of business in Hamilton Heights, and then they started running things with La Compañía, right? That's what they called it. And then and I hung out with like families and stuff like that, where we'd be on the corner and I'd hang out with their kids and they'd chill on the corner and they'd like offer me food and stuff like that. But other things like they did, a lot of times they acted to me like assholes, right? And so like one time I'm hanging on the corner, this dude is walking with his girl. This dude literally takes out his hand, touches the girl's hand while the dude, first of all, that's mad disrespectful, right? And I was like, oh snap. So like, if I would have known how it was literally on the island and how different, because they don't even act like they do in the States now, right? Even the new ones, they don't act like the ones here, right? So I would have came here like a long time ago, but because like they put a nasty taste in my mouth in my neighborhood and how they were acting and stuff like that, like even now, a new like family moved in next door, and they like, I look like kind of in a brownstone. They acting like they straight up living in El Campo, outside there. You know what they were doing one time? My mom's had to call the freaking the owner of the house. Because they took a rope from a tree on the street, hung it up there, hanging their clothes out on the front. But they have access to the backyard.
I'll give you a story real quick. A good friend of mine is married a Dominican lady back probably about 6-7 years ago. Yeah. And my friend's pretty wealthy, pretty well to do back home, and has a big home. Dame un pollo y un queso. So they got married, took it back home, and bought this, got this big home. And so, so he's cleaning up the house, and he has every kind of gadget, like gadgets you use for cleaning the home, like mop buckets, you don't have to touch anything.
Yeah,
she still goes get a regular bucket, a regular mop, clean it out with her hand. He's like, hey, you don't have to do that. I got all these things. That's the Dominican way.
Yeah.
That's the Dominican way.
Yeah. But what made you fall in love to actually come here and stay here and have the confidence enough to open a business? Because when I did it in Cambodia, it was easier because I knew nothing could happen but me losing money.
Right.
I couldn't go to jail. I couldn't do this. But here, did you have protection or people you knew?
Well, maybe it's just my ignorance. I just kind of treated it like it was the Wild Wild West. I just claimed, made my claim and opened up shop. But
how long have you been here?
It's been 10 years. But my experience is a little bit different than yours in Cambodia. I had no knowledge of the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
I travel. I love Latin and Central America. I would go down to Costa Rica and Panama and Brazil and different places, but I had never been to the Dominican Republic. And what happened is I moved to New York from Atlanta as a private chef. And when I was working up there, I would see how cheap it was to fly down to the Dominican Republic. Any day of the week, I could get down for almost less than $300 on a walk-up fare. So I said I wanted to try it, but I didn't know anything about it. It so happened I could contact a friend of mine that I used to work with in Atlanta. And he said, I got a friend that owns a couple condominiums in the Dominican Republic that lives in New York. I'll put you guys in contact with each other. So we met one day for lunch. And just tell you how long ago it was. He had, in the back of his car, he had these shoe boxes full of pictures. This was before the days of cameras. Everybody. So he had all these pictures that he couldn't take in the house, or didn't take in the house. And so we sat there over lunch for about 2 hours, going through these pictures. He was showing me the beautiful islands, the beautiful women, the best beautiful people. And he was like, you want to go? You can rent my place out, have someone use your airport, I'll set you up. So I'm like, okay, yeah. And that was on a Sunday when we met for lunch. I was here on Thursday. So it happened that Christmas. And I knew within the first 2 hours I landed, first 2 hours in this country, that somehow or another I was going to be connected to this place for the rest of my life. I hadn't even seen the beach yet. He had his real estate agent pick me up from the airport and just took me and get me settled. And we went to lunch. But I hadn't seen much of the island, but something about the vibe. From the moment I walked off the plane, that I knew I was going to be connected to this.
Were they singing and dancing?
Yeah,
when they landed?
When you first get off the airplane, they're doing the merengue. Yeah. I think they probably did have a band. But I don't know if that had anything to do with me wanting to be here the first 2 years.
No, I got off the plane when we landed. Everyone was clapping and cheering.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like,
they were doing that.
Did we just almost die? And they were happy we landed.
This is the only place in the world I've ever been. Maybe other places.
No, I've never seen
it. On an airplane, like you said,
I thought they stopped doing it. They used to do that someplace. But here they still did. They were clapping.
They clapped every time you land.
And they were dancing right by the merengue band and everything
else. It caught me off guard when the first time I came to, but I just fell in love with the place. So just as fate would have it, as I told you, I was working in New York as a private chef. My client got traded to play basketball, got traded to Boston and lived in a hotel. So for a few months before he was midway through the season. So the plan was to go back to work when the basketball season was over out in LA. That's where he lived and trained in the off season. So I said, cool, I'm gonna come down here, stay for a few months in the DR, and then go back to work. So that's really how I ended up here, with no major plans on living here or staying here. And it just so happened, I said, I'm here, I'm gonna open up a little do something. I mean, I love to cook, so I opened up this little barbecue place on the beach, and I just originally did it for me and my friends to have something to do on the weekend. And next thing you know, it just turned into full-fledged, kind of business.
Yeah, wow.
So that's kind of my story in a nutshell.
Okay. What's the funniest thing you've seen here?
Wow. I mean, so many things. The funniest thing I've ever seen. It's just like we were talking a little earlier about Dominican pride thing. I mean, Dominicans are so prideful as a people that if they grew up doing something a certain way, I don't care what technology comes available, it's still going to be done the Dominican way. And I don't know if that's funny, but this is breakfast for you guys. I had so this different thing. I came here. It's not funny, but I came here, as a chef, so I brought all my tools. Like I had $1,000 knives, knife sets, and I came here, and people working with me, I bought them every can opener known to man, because I would see them open up cans with a knife. So I went out and bought every form of can opener you can possibly think of, and put it here.
I came here one day and she had my chef knife, which I knew was at least a $300 knife, about to open up a can. And so I immediately stopped that. So it's just little things that you just kind of have to laugh at. I don't know if it's funny or just ironic. Just when I drive down the street and I see 4 people on a motorcycle with a propane tank and a baby hanging off the edge. I mean, that's kind of funny, but then again, it's kind of tragic. It's basically a rolling bomb, you know?
Rolling bomb with a family on it, right?
Yeah, but it's just the Dominican way. So it's just little things that you become immune to after a while when you look back at it from our North American eyes. Like, I guess that is kind of strange. You know, they don't do that back home.
Now, one question I never saw answered: do you have family here? Like, you married or like have a wifey or anything like that?
I have a girl that we've been dating. I've been knowing her since I first got here. But when I first moved here, I didn't know 2 people. I didn't know how to speak the language.
Do you know now?
I do now, and that's one of the things I love about Dominican. They are open people. That means that they accept everyone, pretty much. You know what I mean? No matter what country you're from, what color you are, you know, they're generally, open, friendly people. And that's what I love about the Dominican Republic. So, it's not hard to meet friends or meet people here in the DR. In fact, you find yourself speaking in situations that you wouldn't normally speak at back home. Like, for instance, like sometimes, like this, you get in your regular routine back home and, going to work and coming back home. But you don't get a chance to speak to them. You can go a whole day without greeting somebody other than, a handshake or something like that.
Handshake,
And then so it surprises me sometimes when somebody, generally comes up to you and say, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" And they're really waiting for you to respond to them, to tell them how you are. It's just like a passing kind of thing back home. Hey, how you doing? And you keep going.
Yeah.
Here they're really waiting for you to respond and sit down and have a conversation.
Well, it's like me in Mexico City. When the lady walks by and she goes, "Good morning," and I'm like,
Who's talking? Exactly.
Somebody behind me or something?
So that's kind of, that's different. I mean, it's just that's what I tell guys. It's a lifestyle change. So some of the things you want to look at, get upset about and stress, and the pace of things move a little bit slower here. You got to realize you're in a different country, so you got different customs, and realize you're a little bit more tolerant than I've ever been in my life, which I think is going to be major factor to add another 10 years of my life, because all that stress is gone. I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. I really don't sweat the small stuff anymore.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, there's the new peeps that come down here, like my homie, well, I don't know yet, but we got the same nickname, it's his first name, Russ, right? And I guess the dude Ray, the flip-flop dude, he's been here for a good minute, right? Now, how do you feel about the new peeps who came after you, who are putting down their marks and stuff like that? Have you seen them come and go?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people come and go. In fact, I remember a guy named Freddie, American guy, retired, and had a couple bars down here when I first moved down here. I mean, same bar but different locations.
Oh, okay.
Freddie was retired. He didn't do it for the love of business or bar business. Freddie loved to sing. He loved to karaoke, and he loved the women here. So that was his thing. So he opened the bar for that reason. But I remember he would come up with these little quotes and these little sayings that I remember to this day. Like one of them is, he's like, "I don't know anybody that came to this country that leaves with more than what they came with." So you asked me about guys coming and going.
Yeah.
And then another thing he would say is, if you want to become a millionaire in the Dominican Republic, bring 2 million with you. Yeah. You're going to lose 1 million. So it's not a kind of thing where you come to, looking for riches. At least not for me. Maybe maybe I'm just looking for something different. But I didn't ever come here looking for, make a lot of money. I just came here to kind of debug. I just felt comfortable here. I felt like I was at home here. So a lot of guys do come down here looking for, real opportunity. They think, okay, whether it's opening up a bar or just they look at the rent, $300 to rent a bar. Okay, fine. Jump into that. Average, income maybe $200-300 a month for employees. Oh, okay, let me put 5 or 6 million in here. And then next thing you know, the last thing this place needs is another bar.
Yeah.
So, 3 months later, when you were going in your pocket to kind of fund this business that you were supposed to be having, you realize, this is not the ticket. But they came down disillusioned thinking about, look at this. I mean, we're sitting, less than a football field away from the ocean, and you can't find this. Now, you may pay more for this view somewhere in the world, but you won't get any more.
Yeah.
So guys get disillusioned with, you know, living in paradise and think, okay, fine, this is my piece of paradise. So yeah, that's the reason why a lot of guys come down here and kind of crash and burn. They go too fast. This thing is like it's a marathon. It's not really a sprint. You just kind of find your pace, stay underneath the radar, respect everybody, and it comes back to you. I mean, it's universal. Love is love. Like you said, you guys have been all over the world. You see love in Cambodia. You're a young man from Harlem. Go to Cambodia, you got a family there that accepts you as part of their family. So that's universal. They do it in Southeast Asia. They do it in the Caribbean. They do it back home in the States. You know, so if you respect people and show them love, it'll come back to you.
I remember when my brother's mom passed away. Like, I'm in the States and I'm like, wow, tears coming down, like, you know. And when I went back to Cambodia, right? Like I call her like my Cambo grandma, right? She was like, because I surprised them to come, right? And my Cambo sister's like, I knew you were coming, right? And then her moms came out and her mom started crying and gave me this big hug and squeezed me. And she was like, I dreamed about you like 2 days ago, yada, yada, yada. And because I wanted to see her before she passed, because she's a little older and stuff like that. So yeah,
it's true. You said something dream, you dreamt about it. I'm gonna tell you about the power of dreams. I'm not to get too mystical or whatever, but I really believe in the power of dreams, man. And let me tell you why.